Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of life-work balance. In this video, we'll bid farewell to the ending year and we'll welcome the new one by creating solid and meaningful goals. My name is Sabrina Cadini. I'm your holistic precision life coach and the creator of the life-work balance system, helping you live and work better by prioritizing yourself with customized lifestyle changes. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications every time I have new content for you. If you are watching this video at the end of December, we are at the end of the year. Where did the time go? I still remember when I welcomed you all to this video series on January 7th. And it seems like a couple of months ago. This is crazy. I hope it was a very good year for you, but now it's time to make the next one your best year yet. Are you ready? The best thing to create a year exactly how you want it is by being intentional on what you want. You may think, well, I'm very busy and making the time to reflect on what I want is one more thing on my to-do list. I can't make it happen. I get it. But if you're not clear on what you want, you will end up going where life takes you, and it might not be where you want to go. Not only that, if you don't know what you want or where you want to be, you will have a hard time to prioritize yourself. And you know how important this is to be successful and satisfied in life and in the workplace. So make time to create meaningful goals so that you can add excitement, interest, and purpose in your life. And you can then prioritize your time on what matters most. In this video, I will guide you through a year-end reflection and goal setting session. So make sure you block 1 to 2 hours of your time and you are in a place free from distractions. Also, take pen and paper to write down notes and ideas and your plans while you go through the entire process. Or you can create a document in your computer if you prefer a paperless experience. Writing down your goals is much more effective than just thinking about them. Research shows that 14% of people who have goals are 10 times more successful than those without goals, and 3% of those with written goals are 3 times more successful than the 14%. So let's start with phase 1, reflection. This is a very powerful and valuable exercise where you take time to reflect on the year that is coming to an end. You should go through different areas of your life and reflect on what happened and how you can improve. Make a list of your highlights in life and at work, positive experiences, accomplishments, things you are proud of, and also identify challenges. Take the time to contemplate any obstacles you may have encountered, why certain things didn't go as planned or didn't materialize. Questions to ask yourself may include, what were my most significant accomplishments or experiences? What didn't work or didn't happen, and why? What should I leave behind or keep moving forward? Did I take care of myself enough? And if you have more time, dive deep into specific areas such as your physical, mental, and emotional health and wellness, your relationships with your significant other, family, friends, your community, or your team at work, your business or career, all the fun things that you have done, your spiritual side, your finances, and your personal growth. Many people feel intimidated by this reflection exercise. I see it with my clients when we go through the process together, especially if it's the first time for them. However, it is a very simple process. Just reflect on each question for a few minutes and write down your answer. Being able to reflect allows you to gather useful information about the past, use those insights as a learning experience, gain clarity, and create goals that are truly aligned with your values, with your vision, and with your passion. Just to give you an example of how the exercise can be useful, let's say you are responding to the question, what were my most significant accomplishments or experiences? This could be a new job. Reflect on why you started a new job. Maybe because your previous job was not a good fit for you. Why wasn't it a good fit? Because you couldn't dedicate enough time to your growing family. See, now you are expanding to other areas, and you may discover more about your values and about what's important to you so that you can plan better for the next year. Phase 2 is goal setting. Once you collected insights from your experiences this year, it's time to decide which direction you want to take and work on your new goals. These can be goals that you can achieve every week, every month, every quarter, or goals for the entire year. Goals can be anything. You may want to earn a lot of money and buy a big house, improve your health journey, but they can also be about being able to help others, to give back, being an inspiration or a role model, having more time for yourself or for your family, and more. There's no right or wrong here. Just do what feels good to you. As always, I'm sharing some tips to help you create amazing goals. Number one, I recommend that you start with writing down all the ideas that come to mind, like in a brainstorming session. And then narrow down to a maximum of 1 to 3 big goals and 5 to 7 secondary goals with different time frames. So you're not working on all of them at the same time, otherwise it can be a little overwhelming. Make sure you write your goals in the positive. For example, I want to organize my home instead of I need to declutter my home. The positive intention gives you a clear visual to work towards rather than reminding yourself of what you don't want. Tip number 2, follow the SMART criteria. You may be familiar with the SMART acronym. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic or relevant, and time-based. In our goal example, organizing the home, these would be the steps. Specific, decide where you want to focus your efforts. You will color coordinate your closets or color code your books. You will create a filing system. You will create, I don't know, a cleaning station, storing the supplies in a caddy or underneath the kitchen sink, and so on. Measurable. Here you measure by how clean each room is. Once you get rid of unnecessary things and order is restored in the living room, you can move on to the dining room. You can also measure the time you spend organizing, such as 2 hours every weekend. Attainable. Focus on how you can make the goal come true. Do you have enough baskets and boxes and hangers to organize everything? Do you need to do any research on best practices for decluttering? Or maybe ask an expert to assist you organizing your closets? You will also want to break down each to-do into smaller, actionable steps so that they will not be too overwhelming. Realistic or relevant? Ask yourself why you want to achieve that goal. What will be the benefits? Your why will be a huge motivator. Is this goal aligned with your values or long-term objective? Are you doing this because you want to finally upgrade the look of your house or just because you want to be more organized in life? Also, will you be able to finish this goal by, let's say, August? Is it a realistic time frame? Time-based. Here you create deadlines. You plan to be done with the living room by the end of January. Then you will move to the dining room and you will work on it on the month of February, and so on. Tip number 3, have an action plan. Writing down a goal will only take you so far. What you need is a clear plan to go from point A, where you are now, to point B, your final destination. So make sure you list all the steps needed to work on the goal. You want to consider adding tasks for each goal to your daily or weekly schedule, setting reminders on your computer or mobile devices so you won't forget, having an accountability partner, and so on. Achieving goals is like running a marathon, not a sprint, and it's important to be consistent. Whenever you make progress, even if it's slow, you're more motivated to continue. You keep the momentum going, reducing your chance of failure. Also, you shouldn't focus exclusively on the outcome. You also want to enjoy the journey. Tip number 4, review your goals periodically. You should do this every week, every month, every quarter, or every 6 months to measure the progress, timeline, and success. Are your goals still aligned with your values, your vision, and your passion? Things may change during the year as well as your goals, so tweak them here and there or create new goals altogether. Goals are not set in stone, they can change with you. But it's important that they're still relevant. Otherwise, there's no point of working on that. In episode 22 of this video series, I went through the step-by-step process of a mid-year goal review session with questions and tips, and you'll find the link here. All right, so it's now time to create your marvelous goals for the new year, and I hope you will implement some of the habits I shared in your weekly dose of life work balance series. Keep in mind that you don't have to adopt all the changes I suggested in the videos. Instead, start with one and add more little by little. Small and consistent improvements can lead to big changes over time. In this video, I quickly took you through the process of creating goals, but if you'd like to get personalized assistance and guidance while you create your personal and professional goals, or maybe you want to offer this experience to your team or employees at work, you might be interested in my New Year, New You workshops. These are 2-hour or 4-hour events for individuals or groups where we will go through different steps. First, the year-end reflection, where I encourage you to reflect on your life, both personally and in your main role or occupation. This can be your business, career, parenting, caregiving, or volunteering, with different prompts. We think about your wins and accomplishments, things that you are proud of, and then the challenges or obstacles you may have encountered, why things didn't go as planned or didn't materialize. In group settings, the participants love to engage with each other and share their experiences. And second, previewing, brainstorming, and refining your goals. Here I help you come up with goal ideas from different angles and covering different areas of your life. Once you have identified your goal ideas, I help you make them specific, measurable, attainable, relevant or realistic, and time-based according to the SMART criteria. And then I help you take action, stay motivated, and maintain momentum throughout the year with certain strategies. Again, in group settings, the participants love to share their goals and help each other with ways to stay on track with that. I will add the link to the workshop below so that you can check it out. And you can always schedule a complimentary clarity call with me to discuss more in detail and see if this is the best solution for you before you make a decision. We are at the end of your weekly dose of life work balance series. I can't believe I made it. I created and published one video for you dedicated to life work balance every week for 52 weeks. If you watched episode 1 of this video series, I'll link it here, you may remember this was my goal for this year. And being a long-term goal, I felt a lot of pressure because I knew it would require a lot of consistency. But I loved the challenge and I made it. Yay! I have to admit, I'm very proud of myself. So, congrats to me, but most of all, thank you to each of you who supported me by watching these videos. Maybe not all, maybe just a few, maybe just this one, but it means a lot to me because it shows that my content is valuable and, well, I may keep going on with more videos in the future. So please let me know if there are any particular topics that you would like me to talk about, if there is anything that you would need help with and you need tips or assistance or ideas on how to overcome an issue in your life or at work. My initial thoughts are about doing a video at least every month and see where this takes me. Who knows? I would also like to revive my live show, Live Life Fully, that I started when I did the crowdfunding campaign for my book back in 2020. You can find the past episodes here in my channel. You know, going live is very exciting as I can engage and interact with each of you in real time. But I need to think about the best, amazing guests that I can interview during the show. Again, if you have suggestions, please let me know. Speaking of my book, I put the project on hold for a couple of years, but it's now time to go back and complete the draft. Maybe updating some parts here and there, and then send it to the editor, and then having it published. I am terrified, but at the same time, super excited, and I'm looking forward to this new chapter in my life. So I will keep you posted. If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure you share it with your friends, give it thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you'll get notified as soon as I have new video content. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again for your support with this video series. I am truly very grateful. I wish you a very happy new year with lots of new achievements and new inspirations and amazing health and success. And don't forget to live life fully. See you soon.